My friends and I went over to Busan over the 4-day weekend at the beginning of May, and it was amazing. I mean, I got to see all the cool architecture. I really loved the style and the vibe of it. I got to see these people dancing. I got to see this drone show on a boat. That was pretty cool. I got to see this pigeon. They're kind of chill. But the thing that stood out to me the most was the Songdo Yonggung Suspension Bridge. Visit Busan's website describes it as walking between the ocean and sky. And just viewing out into the vast, bright blue ocean, like you can just reach out and the waves will just take you up by your feet. I feel that all my schoolwork, my finals, assignments, everything that's been bothering me just gets washed away. And you're looking out in this near infinite body of water, and it's just me, the sky, and the sea. And I went, whoa. Okay, I want to go to beach. Now, getting to the beach was no problem. You can take this gondola, or you can walk across this lower bridge pathway that they had. And so I thought, I took the gondola coming to the suspension bridge. I figured, why not take a different route? Try something new. So I start walking. Nice path, lovely view. What do you think about this, friends? I turn back. My friends have barely moved. They're still taking pictures. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is picture worthy, but they were taking like hundreds of pictures. Like, I want to go to beach. I didn't want to be rude, so I waited. A couple minutes or so. They caught up. I said something about, how nice the view was, keep the conversation going. And we kept walking. And we're walking, looking at the view. Wow, that's a pretty view. Hey, I think Are you serious? So now I have to wait for another, forever, maybe more. I don't want to wait. I want to go to beach. I'm looking back and forth. I'm asking myself, how much of the bridge do we have left? How many more pictures are they going to take? How much slower could you possibly walk? Why am I upset? Why am I upset? My housing here in South Korea is from February 23rd to June 23rd. 4 months, 120 days, 2,880 172,000, 10,368,000 seconds. It sounds like a lot, and it is kind of ridiculous to measure everything up like that, but every second I spend walking to the subway station, waiting for and boarding the train, every second that I sit in lecture, study for a test, or stand on this bridge waiting for my friends, I'm 1 second closer to saying goodbye to this place. I don't want to say goodbye. I want to explore the Gyeongbokgung Palace. I want to make friends with the locals. I want to order food in their language. I want to go out clubbing. I want to go to beach. I want to take more pictures of pigeons. I mean, look at these guys. They're fucking awesome. I want to reach the end of this bridge and experience everything that this country has to offer. I felt something in my body pushing me towards the end, but I didn't move. My feet remained planted, and I was confronted with the open sea once again. I wanted to reach the end of the bridge, yet the end of the bridge is what kept me moving, kept me motivated. If the end of the bridge wasn't there, then what's the point? If there was no goal that I was reaching towards, no destination or adventure that I have to prepare and set out for, then why would I even walk across this bridge? I waited for my friends, and when they caught up, one of them noticed a staircase leading down to the shores, and we just sat there. I sat there. I wanted to ask them how they could stay in the moment better than I could. Were they thinking about the next thing already? Were they thinking about the end of the bridge like I was? But I didn't say anything. I sat there, looking out past the rocks, and I thought to myself, what a beautiful moment to live in. My friends and I eventually made it to the beach. I'm not sure how much time had passed, but that wasn't the point. We had fried chicken, beer, played some chicken fight in the water. That was pretty fun. I'm exhausted though. But I had fun today. I think it's time to head back to the hotel, take a shower, get some rest. What do you guys think? I'll wait.